Sometimes the world begins to set you up on your feet again. I know it wipes the tears from your eyes. How will you ever know the way that circumstances go? Always gonna take you by surprise. But I know my past and you were there in everything I've done.
Williams on that dobro over there. Thank you so much. I gotta say, we're so grateful to you guys for being here tonight. So many of you supported us through GoFundMe, and we honestly couldn't have done it without you. John would have had to sell, you know, like a kidney or something like that.
Yeah. And for those of you who didn't donate, we know who you are.
He's got your names on it. He's been tracking your addresses. He'll be knocking on your door.
Sure. We have cameras. We have all kinds of ways to ID you. And
I know. You just can't get any privacy anymore, you know. But honestly, it's almost overwhelming to us. So we're so grateful to you. So thank you.
I know.
You're not supposed to, there's no tablets in bluegrass. But,
I've been told that.
this is another tune that was actually brought to us by a fella many years ago. I was in a group called Cross Creek. Yeah, it was the only time in my life, I was in my 20s and strong and healthy. It was the only time in my life when, in any band I've been in for 50 plus years where I've ever had roadies. And I didn't need them because I had the strength. Since then, I have no roadies and my back is gone. But anyway, I got a message from one of the guys who used to roadie for us. He's out in Arizona and he plays himself. And his name is Scott Darcy. Anybody remember Scott Darcy? And he sent me a link to the song and said, I really think that you and Kathy ought to do this song. So I looked it up on YouTube.
Wow,
and we're going to do that song. It's called The Light of Day. Love me in the light of day. Don't try to hide your heart away. We both know you don't have to go. Won't you stay and love me in the light of day? Love me where we can see. Don't try to hide your eyes from me. If what you feel is really real, won't you stay and love me in the light of day? Don't leave it locked up like a secret, the way you keep it, even from me. Don't be afraid of the love we've made. Won't you stay and love me in the light of day? Secret, the way you keep it, even from me. We both know you don't have to go. Won't you stay and love me in the light of day? Don't be afraid of the love we've made. Won't you stay and love me in the light of day? Yeah. Thank you. Alexander Jankiewicz on the fiddle. Yankee Jank, we call it.
Yankee Jank. One of
we're
the
gonna
Lost
do-
Boys, you found him.
That's right, it's one of the Lost Boys. We're going to do a tune here that was written by a very good friend of ours, Martha Trachtenberg. She wrote it when she was 18 years old, way back in the 70s again, when the Syracuse music scene was really first in its infancy, Bill, would we say? Or at least the bluegrass scene was.
In his teenage.
And Martha was part of the first all-woman bluegrass group, as far as we know, that ever existed. And they were called the Buffalo Gals. Susie Monica on banjo, and Martha was on guitar, Carol Siegel on mandolin, and Nancy Josephson was on bass. Nancy Josephson now buried in Dave Bromberg, I believe. But anyway, this is a song that Martha wrote that I always thought Kathy would do a great job on, and I think you'll agree that she does. And it's called Ticket Back.
I search all the passing faces for what I do not know. I'm losing all the social graces that I learned as a girl back home. I learned as a girl at home. I came here as a stranger. Do not take me for a fool. Did not know by other rules, I live by other rules, and I still have a ticket back. It's in my pocket, folded with a city map. Oh, I still have a ticket back, won't take me home. I can't see the constellations beyond the city lights. There's no hills on the horizon as I look out on the night. I look out every night. Sometimes I'll catch a train downtown. It takes me to the sea. It homes across the water, but nothing there for me. There's no one there for me, and I still have a ticket back. It's in my pocket, folded with a city map. Oh, I still have a ticket back, won't take me home. before. Did not know the dangers. I lived by other rules, but now I'm living by city rules. And I still have a ticket back. It's in my pocket, folded with a city map. Oh, I still have a ticket back. Won't take me home.
Kathy Cadley. You know, when I first met Kathy, she was singing and performing liturgical music, as they call
just
it.
down the street.
Liturgical music. I said, what kind of music is that? It's the kind you play in church. I said, oh, okay.
He thought it had something to do with reflux. Am I right? Liturgical. You didn't see that one coming, did you?
I did not. You know, you think you know a person, you live with them 24/7, and they always surprise you. So anyway, you know, the first time that I ever heard her, I said, it didn't take a genius to figure out that this was somebody special. When I heard her sing and play, I said, man, what is she doing here? You know, and I said, she's really good. She can really sing and she can really play. I mean,
for the record, I really enjoyed it.
So I said to her, do you ever play out? She said, no, I really don't. I said, well, why not? Man, you're really good. And she said, well, I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me. And so I said, well, you know, you're too good to play for God. I said, what you got to do, I said, is, you know, I play for sinners and for really bad people. And I think you should come out and play with me. And she's here, and as I look out over this crowd, I think I see a lot of sinners. I really do.
Wow.
So especially over there in that corner over there, I won't mention any names, but, and of course Bill, who's, and Amy Gallup, and I won't even go there. Somebody could get arrested. Amy Gallup, by the way, will be a special guest in the second portion of the show. I can't say enough great things about Amy, and I will later, not now. Anyway, so I have no idea. Please, I'm talking. Somebody stop me. So we're gonna do
this just like Harley Allen does it, huh, baby?
So anyway, this is a tune. I'm gonna dedicate this to Bill Knowlton, cause this is a real bluegrass tune by the Louvin brothers, Charlie and Ira Louvin, who were one of the great brother duets of bluegrass music, of which there were many. They all hated each other, but they sounded great. And this is a song that I heard my favorite bluegrass singer of all time do with a fellow named Michael Lilly. Harley Allen is his name, long since passed. And anyway, it's a great one, and it involves Twin Fiddles by Henry Jankowitz and Tom Hosmer. Stop hiding in there, boys, and come on out. Great twin fiddle sound of bluegrass music. Hey, when the fiddle player asks what key it's in, you know you're in trouble. It's called the 7-Year Blues. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. You kiss me sweet and said goodbye, but I could not believe you would ever leave me alone. Cleveland. Oh, the sun is slowly sinking down to hide the light of day, to mark the end of 7 years, the ending of our days. Just 7 years ago today was when you said goodbye. It broke my heart to see you go, and yet I could not Henry Jackson. I have no one to stand by me to count these bitter tears. I could never live these awful blues another 7 years. 7 years ago today was when you said goodbye. It broke my heart to see you go, and yet I could not, and yet I could not cry. Henry Jackowitz and Tom Osborne, Twin Figures. I'm not the only one who writes songs in this group. And
I should tell you, John, that I was a Buffalo gal.
Were you really?
When they called themselves the Buffalo Chips.
Oh, that's right.
And suddenly the guys were out of the band and we didn't know why.
Isn't that awful when they go in the ladies' room, have a meeting, and the next thing you know, you're out?
Another small bit of arcana that we can...
Yeah. There's a lot of history up here on this.
Yeah, you know, people always say, you know, as you get older, they say, well, don't live in the past. And I say, why not? There's so much more of it. This is a wonderful tune that a wonderful songwriter has written, and her name is Kathy Cadley. And I wish she'd write more of them, but she wrote this one and it's on our record. Did I mention it's for sale? Did I mention that? Okay. And it's called Sleepwalkers.
Seeing through as though darkly, we are moving in a trance with 100 good excuses to never risk the chance. Just can't take a chance. We are sleeping.
Tommy Jackowitz on the fiddle. Eric Clayton on the mandolin. We got a couple more for you here, and we're going to take a little break. We'll be back there. Like I said, if you didn't get your merch, as we call it in the business, your merch. You can. We have hats, and we have T-shirts, we have CDs, we have stickers.
We'll be back there signing CDs for you, or just come back and say hi.
We also have lingerie.
That's special order.
Bluegrass lingerie. That we have a fitting room in the back. We'll get to that later.
John's in charge of the promo merch, so
I'll be taking care of that department myself. I've got my tape measure with me.
oh Lord, we're this close.
Oh my gosh, no, that's not true. It's really not true. Anyway.
This song. Tell them about John Price.
Tell about?
John Price.
Oh yeah, okay, yes, absolutely. I wrote this song in the 1970s, and sometimes you write a song and it's weird. I mean, it's about somebody, but you don't know who it's about. But and I didn't know who it was about until I met Kathy. Then I knew who it was about. But it took me 40 years to get there, or something like that. But anyway, I always did it as a solo, and John Price, of all people. John Price said, you should really do that as a duet. And I'd already recorded it on an earlier album, but I said, well, we could do it as a duet, and it would be different, and then I wouldn't have to write a new song for the album. So it worked for me all the way around. And
But it was Price's idea.
John Danks has probably played this song as much as I have. And let me introduce to you the fellow without which nothing else would happen on the stage and stay in time. The best bass player I know, Hall of Fame bass player John Danks. And I also want to introduce to you a fellow who came to us all the way from Connecticut. I saw him play before I ever met him, and he was with the New England Bluegrass Band at the time, and I was with the Lost Boys, and we were touring some festivals. And I remember seeing them, and the first thing that I said to whoever I was with, I said, who the hell is that guy in dobro? And I had no idea, and then as fate would have it, 5 years later, I'm sitting in John Price's living room, and Amy Gallen and Stillwaters are coming to play a show here at Steeple, and who walks in the door but Roger Williams, the guy from the New England Bluegrass Band. He was one of my musical heroes. It's an honor to be on the stage with him. He's one of the greatest players I've ever played with. And, so Roger, thank you for coming all this way.
Yeah!
So anyway, this is a song called Could This Be Love? And I don't know how it starts. It starts 2, 3, 4.
Be love after so many years, so many hearts, so many tears. Is this the start of something new? Oh Lord, could this be you?
I've been fooled so many times before by sweet imposters who I thought was so much more. In the end, I'm always blue. Love, oh love, could this be you? No, I you. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. We're going to do one more tune here, and like I said, then we're going to take a break here, and we're going to be back for another whole set. We're going to finish up the album. We didn't do all the cuts from the album yet, but we're going to finish up the album, and then we're going to do some of your favorites, and I hope they're some of ours. Some tunes from...
Do some of those Bob Goulet tunes that we've been talking about. I know you've been pretty psyched about that. Sorry, I stepped all over you.
You did. I had a whole thing going, and it's gone now. We're going to have a special guest, Amy Gallen, who I said before. She plays with two wonderful bands. One is Amy Gallen and Still Waters, who have played here. Maybe many of you have seen them with Roger. And Roger's son, J.D. Williams, a world-class mandolin player. And Amy Gallen also plays with a wonderful, wonderful all-woman group called, not surprisingly, the Hot Flashes. And they do a great job as well, and hopefully John will have them here if he hasn't already. Have you had the Hot Flashes, John?
Just in the house.
No, not at Steeple. He's had them at his house. Wait, but this is somewhere. John Price had Hot Flashes at his house.
We can get you something for that, John.
What's going on there?
It's all right. We'll set you up. Anyhow, this is another Louvin Brothers tune, a great Louvin Brothers, and this is a tune that Hank DeLapp mentioned to us and said, "You guys really got to do this tune." That was my Hank impersonation.
And again, it features that wonderful...
No, so I was just going to say, we're doing it for you. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, and again, it features the wonderful bluegrass tradition of twin fiddles, Henry Jackowitz and Tom Hausman. There's one called "I Wish You Knew." 1, 2, 3. You off my mind. I wish you knew how hard I tried to sleep at night. Since I know that you're not on my mind, since you let her be my time.
If only half the things were true you said about my heart, I would have forgotten you since we've been apart. You said I forced my lips to kiss you when we said goodbye. Tears came into my eyes. I wish you knew how hard I tried to tell you, how hard I tried to get you off my mind. I wish you knew how hard I tried to sleep at night. Since I know that you're no longer mine, since you let another beat my time. There's not a thought that could be worse than knowing that you're gone. In the picture of your mind, I've never more alone. You see me in another's arms, just like I've been with you. By the way I cry for you each night, only wish you knew. I wish you knew how hard I tried to tell you, how hard I tried to get you off my mind. I wish you knew how hard I tried to sleep at night. Since I know that you're no longer mine, since you let another beat my time.
Thank you. We'll be back in a little while. Thank you.
We'll be back.
Oh, wow. Hey, Mexico. Stay tuned for part 2 later.
Sorry, Deb. Coming through.